It's sad when you know you're a geartographer and you have no actual use for the gear you research and buy. It's painful knowing that you'll never film anything interesting, but you still need the gear, right?
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we're on the Nikon ZR with the 26mm 2.8 ISO 6400 for the second base. We're downtown. So I just finally sold my Viltrox 50mm 1.4. I knew it was going to be difficult, but I didn't realize how hard. Usually in Toronto, you list it. Within a couple days, if it's something new like that, it's gone. But this was like a week and a half, nobody messaging me. So I just listed it in Toronto and just said, I'll ship it. And so somebody did want it for way less money, of course. Shipping on me, of course. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. And I did. I'll take care of your mom. But moving out here has kicked me back into common sense. I was addicted out in Toronto just for the hunt of searching for camera gear, trying it out, selling it off, getting the next thing. And it was this merry-go-round of fun, but it made me realize what I want to film. I like walking around and filming that. And that's what I'm going to do. And usually, throughout my whole channel, the best parts were me going somewhere and then something happening along the way, little slow motion sequence to music, or I meet someone and we're talking, and it's fun times. And fortunately, I don't need a ton more gear to do this. Like DJI Pocket 3 during the day, and now that it's snowing, I'm like, well, that will melt. It's not even weather sealed, and the low light will be crap. So this is maybe somewhat passable. Is this weather sealed? I don't even think the 26mm is. Uh-oh. But I've spent so many hours just looking for gear, just occupying my mind. It's just always, all the time, I'm thinking about camera gear, what would be better, what could be fun, compare this to that. When my original message was just, I don't know that I even had a message, but I just had cheap gear and I didn't care, and I would just go use it because it's the easiest to use. The Sony FX3 II, I would laugh at other people wanting more than that. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, GoPros weren't even good back then. They didn't even have hyper smooth stay. It was like utterly unusable. FX3 was the one. And so you have that, you're done. You're going to bring a mirrorless rig, I'd laugh at you. Actually, if it was low light, you might have a point. But FX3 was pretty good in low light. I've done the pitch black, it was fine. So while it is fun, super fun, to contemplate what would it be like switching to this system or that, it's expensive and a waste of time. If you would have spent all that time going out places and just doing fun things, and then think of what location should I bring my crappy gear to, then you'd have a show that I would subscribe to. I unsubbed immediately. The first street crossing of Kingsville. There you go. We waited for it. It was nighttime. It might have been noisy, but that's fine. We're now in H.265, rich tone portrait, auto everything. Shutter's pretty low. It's compensating pretty hard. It's a pretty lot of ISOs going on there. I love my gear. Now, I'm not so much the food, really contemplating. That's the only switch I'm debating is the wildlife, but I'm patient with it. I'm enjoying. Maybe there's a setting that I'm missing. I don't know, man. Maybe boost mode is on, and it shouldn't be, but maybe it is. Maybe I tried it, and I've been using it in boost the whole time. But I realized more and more, I was mostly looking for camera gear to flatter my face. That's literally all I was doing. What has better skin tones? I bet Canon C70 would, or Fuji medium format. Only my eye will be in focus and blurring my acne out. Wow. That's all I was doing. I was like, what the hell? I don't need anything for this. An old Canon, anything is fine. So like I came to terms with that when I moved out here, and I'm pretty happy with the ZR for literally anything. If a filmmaker can use it, I can use it. The fun thing for me was the slow motion street videography, so that was doing something creative, but also creepy and frowned upon in society. I get it. So like we're no longer doing that. So like I don't need to be lusting after gear every day, and I'm quite happy to be here with the ZR, little action cam, and then whatever companies send me stuff, I'll test it out and I'll try to sell it. But if I could give you some actual advice, if you're like seriously addicted to gear, you're always contemplating switching systems and the grass is always greener, just stop for a second and bask in the glory that it would be of you using something old and irrelevant, but actually producing something cool. And then someone will see it one day and be like, oh my God, that's awesome. What'd you film that on? And then you'll tell him and he'll be like, what? Oh my God. Whereas if you said like, oh, it's the red Komodo X, he'd be like, oh wow. Yeah, obviously it was okay. Actually, I hate it. The shadows this looks worse actually than I thought. So like he now hates your show because of how expensive it was. So just get something cheap, man, like a Nikon ZR. So not only do you not need the gear you're thinking about buying, you likely don't need half the stuff you already have. So like relax on the shopaholic spree down there. Unless it's through the affiliate links. Click away, my friend. So this video had no point at all, but I'm outside. It counts. This counts as a video. Thank you for the Bitcoin donations. Does gear matter? Your mom matters. Subscribe matters.